Tom Aspinall and Curtis Blaydes 2. These odds are insane. My prediction for this fight is going to be Tom Aspinall, and I'll say that immediately. But minus 400 for Tom Aspinall is absolutely ludicrous. Curtis Blaydes is very live here. He's very good at landing shots straight down the middle on his opponents. He's got a great jab, a good right hand down the middle as well. And Tom, he's usually hit or people usually try to hit him with looping shots, and that's why they're not really able to land on Tom Aspinall, because Tom is just such a fast puncher. He's got a lot of speed when it comes to the striking, so no one's able to really land those hooks around the guard of Tom Aspinall. But I do believe Curtis could very well land straights down the middle on Tom Aspinall and have some good success there, landing with the jab and landing with the right down the middle. Curtis also has decent kicks. I mean, it's not anything crazy, but he's got a decent leg kick and body kick game at range and things like that. He doesn't like to go front kick or teep or anything like that. So I do believe it is really going to be Curtis staying at range, moving backwards, going in and out, moving the head like that, and just mixing in straight shots down the middle, mixing in leg kicks, mixing in body kicks. And where I'm having the dilemma here is I just showed you a lot of good things that Curtis Blaydes does in his fights. That if Tom Aspinall is not able to get the knockout, that could be a good recipe for Curtis Blaydes on the feet. And we haven't even mentioned wrestling. Obviously, Tom has to be weary and has to be ready for Curtis to go double leg or go single leg at any moment in this fight. So again, I laid it out for you how Curtis could possibly win this fight. A lot of his good attributes going in. But again, Tom is very good at countering you as you're landing your combination. We saw Sergey land on Tom, and he was done with his combination, and Tom Aspinall was able to come back right with his flurry onto Sergey Pavlovich and knock him out. So again, Curtis is very good with his jab, his straight down the middle, his leg kicks, his body kicks, but Tom is so much faster than Curtis Blaydes that I think if Curtis does like to do what he likes to do in those straight shots down the middle, Tom is so fast that he could be able to land what I've seen in the film study is that overhand right on Curtis as he's going for the jab, because as he's going for the jab, this whole side of the face is wide open for that overhand. So I do think round one is going to be a feeling out process for Curtis and Tom. I actually don't think Curtis is going to get a takedown in round one. He might attempt one. I don't think there will be a takedown in round one from Curtis Blaydes, and I think in round number two, Curtis is going to get his timing figured out. I think Tom is going to figure out the timing of the jab, the timing of the straight down the middle, and as he's going for the jab, I think Aspinall is going to use a parry and overhand at the same time on Curtis Blaydes. Come right over that jab and land on the chin of Curtis Blaydes. I think we're going to see an overhand right knockout from Tom Aspinall in round number two, and I think he's going to land that one, wobble a little bit, hook, straight down the middle, jab, right hook, left hook, uppercut, straights, whatever. I don't know what combinations he's going to do after he hurts Curtis Blaydes, but I think it'll all happen in round number two. I got Aspinall getting the knockout win in round number two, but I actually think Curtis is so much of a live dog at this position. Minus 400 again is crazy because maybe Tom isn't able to time that jab. Maybe he isn't able to time the right straight down the middle and land on Curtis Blaydes. And again, if he's not able to land that shot over the top of Curtis, and Curtis is able to use his movement and land those straight shots down the middle, mix in takedowns, he could easily win this fight. Very close. Could go either way in my opinion. I think it's a finish for Tom Aspinall no matter what, but I think if Curtis wins, it'll have to be a decision. I think it'll have to be him losing 2 rounds and winning 3 and barely scraping a decision here. So very close in my opinion. I'm not gung-ho on Tom Aspinall at all like a lot of people are. I can go down here right now and see 92% are on Aspinall. That's insane. But I am also on Aspinall. I mean, I just think the odds are absolutely ludicrous. Aspinall, round 2, TKO.